Conyans and dearly mission partners, welcome to the Good Morning Talk, our first Good Morning Talk for this year, 2021. And I wish you all a happy new year. I believe that the year is still new, even though we have already covered 12 days since New Year's Day. And I'd like to welcome all of you once again to our school, albeit many of you are doing it in uh, virtually online. And I'd like to present this time the Strena for 2021. Of course, this was given by Director Major. It was thought of months before, as early as August. And the theme is Moved by Hope. And the passage is from the book of Revelation. See, I am making all things new. And it's very meaningful, very relevant to our times. This is what we need, hope. In fact, this is something that we will be presenting throughout this year, 2021, especially introduced in our Don Bosco Day celebrations. I'll talk about that in the next few days. But today, I'd like to present this poster that was given to us from the General Late. And of course, the moving spirit behind all of these is Director Major. You would see this poster in many places around the world. And of course, it's in different languages, presented in different languages. But the poster is something consistent. And it was proposed by Argentine artist Gustavo Daguerre, 41 years of age. And it was, I think, it was chosen from many entries. And this man, he spent his life in Salesian circles. And currently, he works as a pastoral coordinator in an institute of the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians. And then in the past, he illustrated pages of the Salesian Bulletin in Argentina. And here's how he presents the poster. And I quote, "When I learned the phrase that will accompany the Strena for 2021, I thought of the need to offer through an image what is strong for me in that prayer, hope. And for us as a community of believers, our hope is in Jesus. We often feel in these times in which we live that people are without hope. A pandemic is enough to make humanity tremble and make it much more vulnerable. And in that wounded humanity, there also are young people, the privileged of our charism. This is why, and almost by praying, we find the image of Jesus at the center, who supports us, invites us to rise, and not only with an outstretched hand, but also with an understanding gaze that gives dignity. And around it, there is an environment that tends to convert from a gray, dark, dense scenario to another full of color, with the necessary brightness to see in the faces of those who receive us the testimony of Christ. Our great challenge as the Salesian family is simply to be a sign of hope, to put light and color, to look with understanding, to continue to heal and accompany this pandemic, what this pandemic has hurt, to continue to be attentive to the needs of others, as Mother Mazzarello and Don Bosco taught us," unquote. Well, this is the explanation for the poster. I'll be saying more about how Director Major presents this Strena. And last December 27, he presents it to the whole family. And that's via a video, which I could include in the links later on, and I'll give a little commentary. And just to tell us that every year there's a Strena. This is what we call in Filipino, no? Yung pamasko. In fact, the Spanish-speaking Salesian, Salesian settings call it the aguinaldo. And aguinaldo is very familiar to us as a gift around the Christmas season. And this was given around that time. So every year that aguinaldo, and here's our aguinaldo, moved by hope, something that we really need. And before I end, I'd like to greet all those who celebrated their birthdays in the past weeks. The last good morning talk that was given was during the homilies that I gave. That was for the Christmas Mass that we had for the Bosconians and the educative pastoral community, and then the next day for the lay mission partners. That was respectively December 18 and 19. And so those who celebrated their birthdays, December 22, Sir Dennis Maestro, our instructor at the Tibet, and the 23, December 23, Sir Jeremy Esquivel, Sir Je, who teaches in the basic education department. And on the 24th, the eve of Christmas, Ma'am Maria Luisa Magpantay, Ma'am Louie. And then last January 2, Sir Angel Ambrosio, our registrar. And then January 9, Ma'am Che Inguito. And she celebrated her birthday, that's just around a few days ago. And she teaches in the basic education department in the junior high school level. And with them, as we greet them belated happy birthday, I'd like to also congratulate Ma'am Melody Mendoza for God's gift of a baby boy to her and her husband Noel Giovanni and their children. And the name of their baby is Giovanni or Gio. So congratulations, Ma'am Melody. So I wish you all the best. There will be more, as I said, about the Strena, because it's so rich and something truly part of our times that we should be moved by hope. God bless you all. Have a good day.